Today on the show, we're talking about the day that every bride looks forward to, the moment she becomes a princess. Welcome to I Do, the ultimate wedding show. I'm your host, Chelsea Cardwell. Today on the show, we are at Virginia Beach, Virginia at Studio I Do Bridal. So how really do you go from liking a Pinterest picture to walking down the aisle in the dress of your dreams? Let's take a look. Amy Lee, thank you so much for meeting with me.
You're welcome.
So I heard that you got your wedding dress at Studio I Do, right?
I did. I purchased back in November of last year for my August wedding.
Awesome, great. Well, congratulations, by the way.
Thank you, thank you.
It's very exciting. I know it's a really fun time.
It's fun.
It's fun, overwhelming.
There's a lot to do,
Yes, absolutely. So with that, what was the process like when you were going through? Did you find a Pinterest or?
I think, like most brides, I was very much into searching the internet. When I go to other weddings, I'm idolizing what the bride's wearing, just kind of trying to check out, is it gonna be big, is it gonna be small? So I did do a lot of research as far as looking for dresses, but I kind of still didn't know what I wanted as far as, you know, what kind of style or anything like that. I was kind of open to just kind of whatever looks great.
Right, right. So I wonder if that makes it harder when you come in to a beautiful shop like this and you have so many options.
It does, because I did kind of one of those things that brides shouldn't do. I went on a spree looking for dresses, and I think I've been in every dress shop in the state of Virginia and the neighboring states.
Wow.
I got very panicky that I'm not going to find the right dress. So I probably tried on 50, 60 dresses just randomly looking. I liked pieces of stuff, but there wasn't just anything that clicked. And nobody could help me figure out how to make my vision come true.
Right. So what was the process like when you walked into Studio I Do?
I walked in and there's literally everybody's smiling, everybody's so excited. Like I felt like I was the bride right there. I was the center of attention. Yeah, I was the center of attention. I came in and I actually got to sit down with one of the stylists and we kind of talked through looking at pictures and just kind of seeing what I thought.
And what specifically in each picture you liked?
Yes, exactly. As far as trying to figure out how we could make my jargon of nonsense, per se, in my head be real, be something I could physically touch and physically, you know, wear.
Right. And so what was your dress like? What did you have in mind?
Literally, I had everything from a piece of a Badgley to the bottom of a Haley Page to the tightness of a Maggie to, I mean, literally, I was all kinds of screwed up when it comes to what I wanted. But the cool thing is through trying on dresses, my stylist really listened to what I was wanting. We were trying on all these different pieces. And I tried on a previous dress and we basically took little pieces. And that's what was so awesome about my experience at Studio I Do, was the fact that we customized my dress, all the little fine details. So we actually ended up taking off a piece from another dress and added it to my dress.
Oh, wow.
And it was in that moment that it was just like, we're done.
Right.
We are done, drop the mic, like,
it's literally
I'm walking down the aisle too. So yeah.
What made Studio I Do different from all of the other stores that you went to?
I can honestly say the personal experience and the knowledge that the stylists had. Just even down to like customizing and looking for accessories to what to talk about when you go for alterations. Really kind of painting a picture around the dress.
If you had one piece of advice for other brides that are starting this process, what would it be?
I would say just go ahead and come to Studio I Do first. Like really from start to finish, it's been the best experience. So, you know, that's my advice.
Thank you so much, Amy Lee, again, and congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much. I cannot wait to wear my dress.
There is no question that Studio I Do is the very best choice when purchasing a wedding dress with enough time in advance. Now that we understand the process of buying a wedding gown in the traditional way, we stopped by Here and Now Bridal to speak to someone who had a more urgent need. Kiana, it is so nice to meet you.
It's so nice to meet you.
First off, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
When did you get married?
I got married last August.
Oh, awesome. I bet it was an amazing ceremony.
Yes, my best day of my life.
Oh, that's awesome. So you actually got your wedding dress here?
I did, yes. I basically found this place with my mom and sister. We were driving by on Laskin and we saw this place. It was my first time looking for a wedding gown. And I decided to walk in because the title of the store, Here and Now Bridal, is what caught my attention because I was on a time crunch. So I was kind of like, let me just try and see what they have. Right. And then I walked in and the consultant explained everything to me, how the store works, and I also had a great experience as well.
So you said time crunch. What was that looking like for you?
Yes, I only had about 5 months to plan my entire wedding.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
No pressure.
Yeah. So I started with the wedding gown because that's basically the most important thing in the process. So I wanted to get that out the way because I wanted to make sure I had the perfect dress and I looked absolutely gorgeous on the wedding day.
Right, right. And most bridal shops, you have to order and wait 4 to 6 months, right?
Definitely, yes, yes.
So when you walked in, can you tell me a little bit about that experience?
Yes, so I came in, I was greeted by a great consultant. She was very warm. I felt like I was at home with her. She made me feel very comfortable about myself. And we went through different gowns. I tried on different styles. And when I found my wedding gown, I felt very comfortable in it. I felt like it was me.
Did you have an idea before you came in of what kind of gown you were dreaming about?
I honestly didn't. I looked on Pinterest first for ideas, but I honestly was so lost with that type of thing because I was like, I don't know what I look good in. So I just want to try a few silhouettes to see what I really looked best in.
What kind of design did you end up picking?
It was classified as a ball gown. The top is fully beaded, silver beading. The bottom came out with the white tulle. It was very beautiful.
And the best part about this bridal shop in particular is that you were able to take your dress home that day, right?
Yes, when the consultant explained that I could find my dress today and take it home with me the same day, I was impressed. I was amazed at how quick the process would be and how I could have it to myself and not have to worry about the hassle of ordering online or anything.
Right.
It was just quick for me, and it's what I needed with my time crunch as well.
Right. It seems as though they're able to keep the elegance and the fun and just the beauty of your dress, but remove all the hassle.
Yes, of course, and that's what I loved about it too. My dress was amazing as it was, and I got to take it home with me. And the price on it was honestly the best price I've seen so far from a wedding shop, and I felt like you can't get a better deal than that.
That's amazing. So you mentioned that when you came in, the consultant sat you down and took you through what the process was going to look like. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yes, so when I came in, we first started by talking about my wedding and what it was going to be like and what I was kind of looking for. So I explained to her, my wedding isn't going to be a huge thing, but I do want a beautiful, elegant gown that's simple but still very pretty and that will make me stand out. And then she explained how we'll look through on all the racks and see what styles I'm liking and I'll get to pick and she'll pull them for me. And she also helped me get them on as well. And I got to see them in a full mirror and basically pick my favorites, and that's how I picked my dress.
That's awesome. So I heard that you were starting to look for a job a few months after your wedding, right?
Yes, so it was actually going to be my second job. I saw that the manager posted on Instagram about it, and I was like, well, why not apply? Because I honestly loved my experience so much, and I felt like it was basically like home. So I feel like, why not give other brides that same experience?
Right, if a girl's got a secret, you gotta tell your friends.
Definitely.
And I love that you had such an amazing experience that you wanted to make sure that every bride that comes in feels that same feeling, right?
Yes, honestly, it felt amazing when I found my perfect dress at my dream price. So I immediately started thinking, why not be part of that same process and help these brides find a beautiful gown, whether they're in a time crunch or they just want to plan way ahead of time, and they could take it home with them as well and have that same feeling that I had.
Now, coming in here, getting a dress, leaving in 30 minutes sounds awesome, but what happens if I need to come in and get an alteration? Do you offer that?
Yes, we actually have 2 in-house seamstresses. They offer their services and they are the best seamstresses that we have worked with. We do offer other seamstresses as well, but ours are definitely the top recommended.
So it's a one-stop shop.
Yes.
That's great. So when we walked in, I saw this piece of art, basically, with this beautiful dress with all these signatures on it. Can you tell me what that is?
Yes, so that is our signature dress. If you buy a dress with us, you get to sign it, and it's on there forever, pretty much.
And it really makes you a part of the family.
Yes, definitely. And I got to sign that as well, and it just felt like so much fun. It felt like it was a normal type of thing. It was different for me, but it felt like it was meant for me to do this, you know?
You said something about being able to know it's right there. I think that's a good point, because a lot of the time when you order a dress, you know, you try it on the sample, but for those months that you're waiting for that dress to show up, you're like, is it actually gonna be what it was, you know? And the ability to have it with you and know for certain that that is one thing off your list and it is perfect for you.
Yeah, and I definitely feel like that makes the process way easier, just knowing you have your perfect gown. You don't have to worry about whether or not it'll fit right at the last minute. Everything here, I mean, you just see it and you know that's your perfect gown.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. It's been so fun to meet you.
Thank you, you too.
And congratulations again.
Thank you so much.
I just love how every experience and each bride's journey is uniquely theirs, and it's one of a kind to their love story. Choosing a wedding dress is a very personal event, and some brides prefer to do it in a more intimate setting. For an additional fee, Studio I Do has a perfect solution: their private room. This luxurious space can accommodate up to 8 guests. You have one-on-one time with a personal consultant to help you with your selection, and of course, a champagne toast when you say yes to the perfect dress. For this exclusive experience, make sure to reserve their private room in advance. When we come back, I get to sneak behind the scenes and see what makes those Gigi's cupcakes so dang addicting. Stay tuned. On your special day, you want everything to be perfect, from the venue to your dress, and let's not forget the cake. But why settle for one flavor when you can have them all? That's where Gigi's Cupcakes comes in. But what makes these cupcakes so incredible? Local Gigi's owner, Katrin Young, took me for a behind-the-scenes look at how these delicious mini cakes are made.
Oh my goodness, it smells like pure joy in here.
It definitely is. Today we're making our wedding cake. Would you like to bake with
I'm
me?
so excited.
Wonderful. All right, so put on your official
Okay.
Gigi's apron.
All right, so how do we start?
First, we start with our wet ingredients. So we do the melted butter.
Okay.
Next, we have our buttermilk.
And this should make about how many cupcakes?
About 30 cupcakes.
Wow.
And then one of our secrets, sour cream. All right, and then water. And then this is all the Gigi secrets.
Oh,
Can't tell you what it is.
Okay.
But these are our dry ingredients.
Okay. I know the secret.
Alright, and then we just start it.
Wow.
And we let this mix together for about 5 minutes until everything is completely incorporated.
And it does all of it on its own.
Yes.
That's great.
And then once it's incorporated, we scoop it into our liners. So once we're done scooping, we put it in the oven at 315 for 18 to 22 minutes.
Okay.
We pull it out, let it cool for about 15 to half an hour.
And that's probably important, right?
Absolutely. It would melt the buttercream if we don't let it
Okay.
cool. Yeah.
I would make that mistake.
And then right over here is where we decorate the cupcakes. This is our wedding cake, and we decorate it with our homemade vanilla bean buttercream.
fun.
And we do our signature Gigi swirl in every
Okay.
cupcake. So we start in a up and down position, go around. All right.
Oh my gosh, you make that look so easy, and it's not. 3 tiers.
Yes. And then we use our non-perials to decorate the wedding.
Thank you so much for having me. This has been amazing. I've learned so much. Biggest question of the day. Can we get to the best part now?
Absolutely. Take your pick.
Okay. I gotta go for this lemon shortbread. I mean, the fact that you make the shortbread yourself, it has custard on the inside, right?
Yes.
This is really big, guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm in heaven right now. I love you.
Yes, thank you for coming.
Thank you for making this.
It's so good, guys. Okay, so you have the dress, check. Venue, caterer, photographer, all check. So what are you missing? Hello, you want to look like a princess on your special day, so you have to make sure that you get the right hair and makeup people, like these gorgeous gals.
It's really important to have your hair and makeup done by professionals on your wedding day. You're paying so much money for your photographer and your videographer and your florals and your dress, so you want to make sure that lasts throughout the whole night. And in your pictures, you want to make sure that it shows up, and so everyday makeup's not really going to cut it. You want it to last all night long and be perfect, so why spend so much money on a dress and everything else and then have that other piece missing? I'm Leah Laviano, the master artist and owner of Blush Tones, and we are a makeup company specializing in airbrush, serving the Hampton Roads, Virginia area and beyond.
I'm Amberly with Flawless Beauty on Site, and we offer hair services for special occasions in the Hampton Roads, Virginia area and beyond. With our two companies, so Flawless Beauty on Site and Blush Tones, so we are two separate companies, but the great thing is that we partner together. So we have always worked together since the companies have started. So all of our stylists and artists, they know each other. So when preparing for your big day and trying to decide who's gonna do your hair and makeup, a lot of times it's just a lot easier and it's a lot smoother booking all of your trial appointments, scheduling the timing for a day of, because we do work together and we do know how each other work. It just makes everything run a lot smoother.
So here at Blush Tones, we actually specialize in airbrush makeup. So what that does is that we actually spray it on. We're not without using sponges or brushes, so it's a lot cleaner than using your traditional application. And not only that, but you're also gonna last all night long. It has a wear of 18+ hours, sometimes longer depending on your skin, sometimes a little bit less depending on if you have really oily skin, but it is gonna last a lot longer than traditional. It's gonna be transfer resistant, water resistant, and it's really gonna stay matte and nice and pretty all night long. We both do on-location hair and makeup, because on your wedding day, you don't want to be having a million things going on. What if it's raining? What if it's really humid? What if there's ice on the road? So we come to you to make sure that you're nice and stress-free. So there's really no need to go to an actual salon. We serve the Hampton Roads, Virginia location and beyond, so we'll come to you on your wedding day. We do any number of bridal party members. We can do anyone from just the bride, or we've done a party of like 14 people. So we have a team of artists, both of Flawless On Site and Blush Tones both have a team, so we're able to service any amount of bridal party members that you have.
For hair, so a bridal party anywhere from, same thing, a bride up to 14. We do include the mothers, flower girls, so
the
we
grooms.
can do, we've even done the groom's hair and makeup before. So anybody within the wedding is able to come to us and have their hair and makeup done. So with our services, we do book pretty quickly for our peak season. So normally like our May and June or September and October dates, but we get bookings about a year out. But we can also, for those brides that decide to elope, as long as we have any artists or stylists available, we make sure that we're available. If you're interested in booking us, you can visit both either the website, so blushtones.com, or Flawless On Site, and you can fill out an inquiry form.
That really gives us all of your information, so it's easiest rather than reaching us through email. Our website will gather all of your info so we can get you all the details as quickly as possible. We also suggest checking out our work. You know, we'd like to service every bride possible, but we're not always everybody's style. So make sure to check us out on Instagram at mine is just at Blush Tones.
And mine is at Flawless HR.
I wonder what it would take to convince them to move in with me. While I work on that, let's take a break. When we come back, we're gonna be all about the bedroom, so stay tuned. Welcome back. Sometimes couples can have challenges in the bedroom. I'm talking about furniture, Luckily, at Grand Furniture, they have experts that can help transform his and hers into ours. I'm at the Grand Furniture showroom and with Jackie and Steven, and you guys are visual merchandisers, yes, correct? So what does that mean?
That means that we take all the furniture and accessories in the business and foo-foo it up and make it beautiful and make it more of a pleasant shopping environment for the customer.
Right. When you actually get married, you combine two households, right? How in the heck do you do that in a bedroom where it's essential to have relaxation and be calm?
That is probably one of the most difficult situations when it comes to merging two families or two lifestyles. A lot of times the men don't want something a little more on the foo-foo feminine side, and women don't want something so masculine. And you definitely want to keep it romantic and light and a place to relax. Right. So when you're merging two lifestyles and being eclectic, it's a key to keep one common element and then blend things around that. So for instance, we have a seafoam green here that is, you know, the common element.
We have two sets here. This is a masculine set.
Okay.
That can be made more feminine with accessories and bedding, and same with this set, and more feminine and can be made into more masculine, also with bedding and accessories.
And a lot of times you don't need to spend a whole lot of money, although we would enjoy you to come spend money in Grand Furniture, but you don't need to spend a lot of money. You can use the elements that you already have in your home that helps with some of your expenses of starting out.
Awesome. So can you kind of show me a little bit of what you were talking about merging these two beds to make one unique design?
Absolutely. Cool. So like Steven mentioned, we have a more feminine bedroom that perhaps the lady may have introduced, and it looks very, very soft and very feminine. So we can definitely show you how by simply switching out the bedding, the pillows and the bedspread, over to a more masculine bed that maybe the gentleman brought into the relationship, how we can blend the two and how quick and easily it can be done with just simple accessories.
So that was absolutely amazing. You did that so fast.
Thank you.
And they both look completely different.
Thank you.
So if somebody in our audience has a question and they want to come in and have y'all design their new house for you, is that something you offer?
We will be more than happy to answer any questions for any customers. We can help them start all over or how to tie in what they already have. Our sales associates are also great professionals and designers, so we can help out with ourselves or with the sales associates.
And I've heard that you guys get new things in almost daily.
Correct, yes. With the Grand Company, we get in things 5 days a week.
So you truly can pick out something that's unique and not everyone in the neighborhood's gonna have.
Correct, exactly, because you can pick and choose what you like to your personal taste or what will work in with your existing furniture.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Did you have a memorable wedding experience that is totally worth sharing? Send it to us and it could be on the show. Like us on Facebook for any updates, and if you missed any of the show, you can watch it on yourview.com. That's it for this episode of I Do. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Stay tuned, because when we come back, I'm going to sneak behind the scenes and see what makes those Gigi's cupcakes so dang addicting. Stay tuned. Said it twice. Thanks so much, Amy Lee. It's been awesome to chat with you, and congratulations.
Thank you. I'm super excited to wear my dress.
I'm sure you are. When we come back, we're going to be talking about how you're... So you mentioned that when you came in, the consultant sat you down and let me take that one more time. Sorry. So you mentioned that when you